Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we're playing the daily challenge for February 2nd, 2026. The character The Watcher and the modifiers Insanity start with a random deck of 50 cards. Green cards don't appear in rewards and shops, and terminal wherever you enter in your room, lose 1 max HP. So at each combat of 5 plated armor. I did really well yesterday. Let's see how well I can do today. I see Goldberry here, 1484. That's a great score. Goldberry has had a pretty bad week, including the run yesterday, which I thought would be easy, but some people, missing 1 HP causes you to lose a lot of points. That's what happened to Goldberry. So very happy to see him high up here. Same with Cyberfox, and actually, wait, Knight is 20 points below them. But yeah, still doing really well, everybody here. Yeah, let's get started and see what type of Insane deck I am offered here. Sorting A to Z immediately. Okay, close to getting a collect bonus on the Bowling Bash. No other collect bonuses, though. That's disappointing. Also, I don't see a lot of ways to enter Wrath. There was Simmering Fury. Is that the only way to enter Wrath? Oh, that might be really difficult. Alright, let's see what happens here. Ideally, I would get a Tantrum or something like that. There's a Hexaghost at the end, which is fine. There's a only one 2-lead path on the left, right? Yeah, so if I take that path, I'll get 2 early question mark rooms and then another 3 later, so that's 5 total. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright. Okay, starting with the Lice Bowling Bashes, or actually the second one is not enough for the backline, right? Wait, I need 18, I don't have enough. Here, let's do Piercing Well, Dodge, actually, I don't even need Dodge Roll, let's do Flying Knee, sure. Okay. And then just need any any amount of damage there. Was enough? Alright, Bane, Concentrate, Deflect. I don't have a lot of discard synergies, right? So I don't have card draw, so Concentrate is not going to be that great, I think. I don't really want Bane either, though. What about a Deflect? I don't have any of these. Do I have a Bane? I do have a Catalyst, but barely any... No, I literally don't have any other poison. Ah, that's a shame. Alright, so definitely not going to take the Bane. I guess I'll take the Deflect. It's a nice 0-cost defensive card, might be helpful. Alright, here I got the Slime Worm, Jawworm, sorry, let's do, I'm messing up the name, Slice, right, Quick Slash, Deflect, should I do Evaluate to avoiding any damage? Yeah, might as well, and then Bowling Bash, okay. And then here, Masterful Stab and Wheel Kick is enough, beautiful. Alright, Conclude, Follow-Up, or Bane, again, offered another Bane, Conclude and Follow-Up, I don't think I have any of those either, right, maybe Follow-Up, actually no, let's do Conclude to have some nice AoE damage cards. Alright, here I got my first Curse Injury as well as the Gonal Idol. Enemies do 25% more gold. That's very nice. And then here I got an early shop. Ori would have been fine, but I can't afford it. So yeah, I guess I'll take, I don't know, Crush Joints and Cloak and Dagger. I could afford both of them. Poison Stab to have some poison. It's not a lot though. No, I think I'll just take the Crush Joints and Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Alright, and then going this way for the 2-lead path. We got the Acid and Spike Slime here. All attack is enough for this guy here. Let's do Choke, Miracle, Flying Knee, and all out attack. Beautiful. Okay. Got a Liquid Memories Potion. That's helpful. Prepared Escape Plan or Flying Sleeves. Escape Plan. I don't think I have any of those either, right? I don't have any escape plans. I do have one prepared and no Flying Sleeves. No, I have 2 Flying Sleeves. Never mind. I didn't notice that. Alright, let's take a 3rd Flying Sleeves then. Okay. Alright, Grim Knob. I do have a Liquid Memories Potion. Is that going to be helpful? Let's do... entering Wrath... entering Calm is useless, but I have the energy. So let's do Mental Fortress... Actually, let me see if the Tranquility, I might need to use the Mental Fortress with it. So let's do Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, and Evaluate. Okay. This is going to be tough. I could do Meditate. Anything I can choke. I could do Protect. That would be enough. Yeah, fine. Let's do Protect. And then All-Out Attack. It got rid of the Miracle. Of course it did. Alright. Another 8. So here the Tranquility alone is not going to be enough. Let's do Slice... Flying Knee, Third Eye. Okay, I don't think I'll do the Tranquility. I'm fully defended here. I think I have to deal as much damage as I can, so let's get rid of all of these. And then do Dagger Spray. Okay. The next one I'll be vulnerable to. 15, that's still manageable. Simmering Fury. There's nothing I can do to defend, right? Unless I bring back a Protect, maybe? And then next turn I'll be in Wrath. Maybe that does something? Although I'm giving it extra strength by playing the Simmering Fury, right? Let me bring back the Protect for sure. That's my best defensive card here. 17, so I still have to play a defensive card. Actually, I can do Piercing Wail. That's down to 12, so I can do Simmering Fury. And that's pretty much it, right? Although I could do Tranquility as well. That gives me 4 block. And then what? Quick Slash? Rush Down for extra card draw? No, I already have extra card draw next turn. I think I'll just do... I'm fully defended here, right? Let's just do Quick Slash and might as well... Yeah, sure, let's do Empty Fist. Okay. So being in Wrath might give me a chance. 72 incoming. I better be able to kill here. Yeah, I can. Alright, that was a close one. Was able to wreck this one. We got Fossilized Helix to prevent the first time you'd lose HP each combat, as well as a Fair in the Bottle. Leg Sweep is a great defensive card. Let's take it. Even though I already had a Crush Joints, I think Leg Sweep is worth it. Alright, 10 incoming here. I cannot defend, so might as well take the damage. Let's do Quick Slash. I think I'll do Flying Knee. Let me do Empty Fist and then Meditate. Probably the Empty Fist to gain energy back. Here I'll lose the buffer. And then here I can just do Sense of Time. Beautiful. Alright, we got an Ancient Potion, Crescendo, Acrobatics, Flurry of Blows. I think I need more ways to enter Wrath. Let's take the Crescendo. And then here I got these Sentries. Okay, Just Lucky is not quite enough. Let me do Just Lucky first. Okay. Leg Sweep is great. Alright, let's draw that with the Cut Through Fate. And then I think I'll draw the Sense of Time as well. And then I'll do Leg Sweep, Miracle, and All Out Attack. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that way I still have the buffer. So I just need 4 block next turn. I do have Tranquility. Or Protect, I mean. Empty Fist. Can I do something with that? If I do Tranquility, Empty Fist, that does give me extra energy. With the Wreath of Flame, that's 14. And then I have a Conclude. Wait, hang on. So can I do Tranquility, Empty Fist, Pace for itself? I have 3 energy left over, so it has to be a Protect, and then I can do Conclude, right? Yeah, let's do that. Tranquility, Empty Fist, then Protect, and then Conclude. Beautiful. Okay. And I still have the buffer. Here I can fully defend. Let's do Evaluate, Cloak and Daggers, Shiv, and let's do Caltrops. I'm saving the Flying Sleeves in case I can enter Wrath soon. And I still have the buffer too, right? Yeah, beautiful. So here I can do Crescendo, Bowling Bash, and then Flying Sleeves. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one too. Got Blue Candle and Play with Curse. Curse cannot be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and Exhausted. Weave, Bane, or Consecrate. That's the third Bane I'm offered here without any poison. I have 1 Concentrate and Consecrate, sorry, and no Weaves. Let's take a second Consecrate. Okay. Alright, here I got Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Very nice. And here I got Tornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Okay. Right, here I got the Slaver. Let's start with Choke prepared. Probably don't need the outmaneuver. I think I'll just lose the buffer here. I think that's fine. Let's also grab the all-out attack to play it here. Okay, yeah, that was a good amount of damage. And then just need to deal 8 more. Beautiful. Alright, got an Explosive Potion, Flying Knee, Fear No Evil, Fasting. I know that I have a Flying Knee. I have 3 Flying Knees and none of the others. So let's grab a Collectibles on the Flying Knee. Okay, that's the first Collectibles I'm getting, right? I don't think there's anything I need to remove. Let's gain gold instead. And then here, let's gain more gold and get a curse. Okay. Alright, okay, this is a great fight because I should be able to lose HP. There's no way for me to get overkill. Combo might be doable. And it might allow me to lose HP. Yeah, let's do study. Wait, did I only have 1 study? I suspect I did, right? Where is it? Yeah, I only had 1 study. Still, it might be possible. Let's try that. Alright, and then, yeah, let's wait. I do want to lose my buffer so I can actually lose HP. Otherwise, the backline is only going to attack by 5. So if I don't lose plate armor, I won't be able to lose any HP. Yeah, I think I'll do Consecrate. Let's do Slice, Flying Knee. And I don't think I'll do Deflect. Let's lose more plate armor. Yeah, I think this will be boring. I'll speed this up until I am... How much do I want to drop down to? I do have Tornithopter, but I don't think I'll use a potion. So, yeah, 23 is fine. And then I'll also try to get a bunch of insight. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm losing a lot of HP. I'm trying to think if it is now time to try to get combos. So let's try this. We got 1, 2. Having the meditate might make it a problem. All right, let's try it. 3, 4, 5. Slice is not enough, right? Let's do 6, then 7, 8. Really hoping to get some more insights. 9, 10. I mean, collect is a little dangerous, but let's do it. 11, 12, 13, 14. Nah, wait. No, I ran out of time. Alright, fine. I got up to 15 cards. It's okay. I did lose a lot of HP, so hopefully that's worth it. Piercing Well, Sanctity, Brilliance. I think I'm not going to go for rare cards. I do have 2 Piercing Wells and how many Sanctities? None. Okay, yeah, let's take a 3rd Piercing Well then. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's upgrade Protect maybe? A Study? I don't think I need a Study upgrade. Piercing Whale, Leg Sweep, lots of good options. There's nothing that becomes innate upon an upgrade, right? Let's upgrade the Protects then. Okay. I did waste a little bit of time trying to combo and then ultimately didn't get it. It's okay, though. Alright, here, let's start off. Blur is great. Yeah, that's enough for next turn. Alright, beautiful. Let's do Consecrate, Blur. Then might as well do Mental Fortress and Flying Knee. Okay, that should allow me to be fully defended. I only have a 6 incoming. Should I risk Simmering Fury? That's a little dangerous, because I don't have that many ways to exit Wrath. So I don't think I can risk it. Instead, let's do... I think I'll just do Choke, Evaluate, and Bowling Bash. Okay. Yeah, it would have been very risky if I was in Wrath here. Although, I mean, I would have been able to fully defend. I don't think I'll get rid of the curses yet. Although I am losing my buffer anyway, right? Well, actually, if I get rid of the curses, I won't be able to do anything. So, yeah, that's fine. I guess I'll do this. All right? That's what the buffer is for. Another 10. Okay, I needed some defensive card, and I didn't get it. I'm, again, 1 short, right? There's nothing I can do. Yeah, it's a bummer. That is a bummer. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's do Collect, Miracle, and Meditate. And I'll bring back... Now I'll bring back Simmering Fury, because, yeah, that's a shame. I only end up with 9. If I upgraded the Mental Fortress, which was admittedly very hard to predict that it needed an upgrade, but yeah, if I upgraded that, it would have been enough. Let's do Piercing Wail, then Crescendo here. Then do Slice, Wheel Kick. I would like to do Miracle, Wreath of Flame, and then Flying Sleeves. And let's do another Flying Sleeves, why not? Okay. Alright, and then here I can do Miracle, Crush, Joint, Sands of Time for 60, Massive Stab, and that's enough. Yeah, missed it by 1 HP. What a shame, what a shame. Alpha X, Corpse Explosion or Glass Knife. I could try to take the Corpse Explosion to get Overkill and then remove it in Act 3. Let's try it, okay? And then here, definitely going to take the Cursed Key, gain energy at the start of a turn. One of you open an unbossed chest to obtain a curse. That should help me. I already have 2 curses, so that should help me. That guarantees 2 more, so I should be able to easily get 1 more curse somewhere. Alright, 1, 2, multiple 2-lead paths. If I start on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms, and then turn right here gives me 5 total. If I go to the lead on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms only. Actually, there's no way... Oh, no, wait, I can turn left after starting right. That'll give me 1, 2, 3 as well. Yeah, so the best path is to start on the left here, get 5 more question mark rooms. Okay. Alright, Sphere Guardian. Let's start off with Massive Stab, Wheel Kick. Okay, yeah, Predator is not bad. Should I do Flying Knee too? Let's do it. Deals a lot of damage, gives me extra energy next turn. I'll just need to deal 35, which unfortunately is not super easy there. Let's do 2 Valors to be fully defended, then Bowling Bash, Rush Down, and Flying Knee. Flying Sleeves, I mean. Okay. Alright, 20. Can I deal 20 damage? Cut Through Fate. I don't think I'll take any of these. Actually, Crush, Joints, and Conclude is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Empty Fist, Deadly Poison, Dagger Spray. I think I had 1 Dagger Spray, but 2 Empty Fists. Let's take another Empty Fist here. Okay. And it's pre-operated too, which is nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the Apparitions. A little risky with so little max HP, but I might want to save the Fate in the Bottle just in case. Here, I'll probably pick up... I don't think I'm close to getting a duplicate. There's an Indignation that gives me another source of being able to enter Wrath, but how many Chokes and Prepares do I have? Those are the only 2 cards. I have 2 Chokes and 1 Prepared. Those are the only cards that stick out in terms of duplicates. No, I had 3 Bowling Bashes. Let's get a Collect bonus on the Bowling Bash instead. Okay. Alright, here, do I want the Ritual Dagger? No, no. In a large deck, it's going to be hard to trigger. Let's use the gold, and my hope is to get Overkill with the Corpse Explosion somewhere. Alright, 20 incoming. I do have the buffer. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, Quick Slash, Shiv, Slice, Cut Through Fate. Consecrate is good. Okay. Empty Fist and Consecrate. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot I had extra energy. Could have played another attack there. It's fine. I have the buffer. Here, let's do Apparition, Crush, Joint, Slice, Flying Sleeves, and Third Eye. Yeah, this looks fine next turn, and I still have the buffer. Right, not being attacked, that's fine. Here, I'll do Simmering Fury, Flying Knee, and then next turn I can do the Sands of Time. That should be enough, right? Actually, I might have just been able to play the Sands of Time there, too. That's fine. Got a Weakness Potion. I am a little worried, so I think I'll save the potion. I probably don't need the Ancient Potion, though. Let's take the Weakness Potion instead. Pressure Points, Deflect, or Rush Down. I think I only had 1 Deflect and 1 Rush Down, right? Yep, 1 Deflect and 1 Rush Down. Let's take another Deflect that's pre-upgraded, too. Okay. And here I got the Slavers. Have to be a little careful here. Bowling Bash does a good amount of damage. Might not be enough. I do have an all attack too, so that'll be 31. 41 with the Explosive Potion. If I get rid of the backliner, might be worth it. Let's do Bowling Bash first. Then Wheel Kick. Okay. Then, I think I'll do... Wait, how do I... Yeah, if I do Miracle, then All Out Attack and the Explosive Potion. Okay, that does give me enough energy to play the Leg Sweep. Also, the Apparition is enough, so I think instead I'll do Apparition and Flying Knee. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can have enough next turn. I am weakened next turn, which might be a problem. Piercing Wail is good. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me enough block, right? So this will be 7 incoming. Unless I also throw a Weakness Potion. Let's do Piercing Wail for sure. Okay. This will bring it down to 5, I think, right? Because it applies Weakness. So, yeah, I think this should be enough. No, it has to drop down to 4. I think it will drop down to 4, though. Because I definitely don't have enough damage. I can still play everything here. Yeah, let's throw this potion. Yeah, and that way I'm fully defended. And let's bring back probably the all-out attack. Yeah, that'll be enough to get rid of one of them. No, actually, just to be safe, I'll bring back the Leg Sweep. Okay. Alright. And then here, I can do Dagger Spray. Okay, beautiful. Then do Leg Sweep, be fully defended that way. Okay, awesome. And then actually, I'm fully defended next turn as well. And I still have the buffer, right? Yeah, I probably might have wasted a potion there because I didn't need it. Let's do Just Lucky. Apparition is fine, not necessary though. Let's do Flying Sleeves. Yeah, Outmaneuver and Collect. Okay. Alright, here let's do Predator and Apparition. Empty Fist is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got Vajra Strike going with 1 Strength, Footwork, Leg Sweep, Bowling Bash. I already have enough Bowling Bashes, so let's take a second Leg Sweep. Okay. And then should I upgrade the Apparitions? I don't have a hologram, right? So there's no way for me to get back something that's in my discard pile, I mean. Actually, no, I could get it back with a Meditate. Let's upgrade one of the Apparitions at least. Okay. Alright, here I got the Angry Avocado and the Fungi Beast. Let's start off. I mean, I have a buffer. I kind of want to save the Protect for later. Yeah, Wreath of Flame, this Consecrate is not that useful. I think I'll just do Sands of Time. Let's do Sands of Time and then bring it back with the Meditate. I probably should have played the Consecrate. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I also have to be careful. I don't have a lot of HP left. I could do Crescendo. Protect is 21. Yeah, hang on. Let's do Crescendo. Empty Fist is enough for the backliner. And then Sands of Time is 42. Can I get rid of this guy? This has 74. 42 plus 30 is 72. Yeah, no, I think I can if I do Sands of Time, then Empty Fist 1, then Empty Fist 2. That also gives me energy to be also able to play the third eye there, and then get rid of this. Okay, good. Alright, and then here I'm not being attacked, which is good. Let's do Choke, Dagger Spray, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Pressure Point, Sash of Ragnarok. I'm trying to go for Popper. Let's take the... Wait, I don't think I have any Pressure Points, right? I don't, yeah. And I don't have any Sash Whip either, but let's take the Sash Whip. The weakness might be helpful. And then I had to go this way for 2 more Question Mark Rooms, right? I could also hit a shop. I do have a lot of gold. No, I think I'll do a regular fight. Let's hope I get a good shot on Act 3. You got a Doubt Curse there and Bottle Tornado and pick up choose a power card. So come with this card in your hand. I don't have any good powers, right? Let me sort by type. So, between the attacks and skills. Okay, so I got these powers. I don't know if I want any of these in my opening hand. Maybe the Foresight, but yeah, maybe the Foresight. Alright, fine. I'll take it also because there's a very, very small chance I might be able to get Alex Shiny. So let's take it and pick up the Foresight here. Alright, fine. Let me also sort A to Z again just so I can have an easier time looking for collector bonuses. Alright. Okay, so I am not being attacked on turn 1. That's good. Allows me to play the Foresight, Predator, and Flying Knee. Okay. Alright, I am definitely being attacked. Let's get rid of everything that's not an apparition or a defensive card. Still did not get a good defensive card. I do have the buffer. Dodge and Roll is decent enough. Let's play that. Then do Just Lucky. Flying Sleeves is fine. Slice. Flying Knee. Collect. Miracle. And then Meditate. I don't even have a good defensive card. I guess I'll grab the Predator, hoping to be able to deal enough damage, because I am down to 11 now. Okay, there's a Crescendo and Predator that might be useful. Let's see if that'll be enough, though. I do also have an Apparition, which is great. Alright, Predator is 24 because of weakness, right? Then let's do... I can play everything here. Flying Sleeves as well. Okay. Caltrops is actually pretty nice. Beautiful. And then I just need to deal any damage that I can do with the Slice, for example. Okay. Alright, we've got a Swift Potion, Sucker Punch, Cloak and Dagger signature move. I think I only have a copy of Cloak and Dagger, nothing else. And then going this way. I did get a shop in the Question Mark Room, that's very good. We also got Cloak Clasp, that's also really good. Do I want Captain's Wheel, Cauldron? I mean, it's a shame that these are so expensive. I think I'll take the Clue class for sure. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. That's really useful. I'm not yet sure about Captain's Wheel. I think instead focus on cards. Actually, no, I already got Encyclopedia. What else am I going to get from cards? Let's buy the Captain's Wheel. At the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. And then, you know what? Fine, let's take the Cauldron as well. Up and pick up Bruce 5 random potions. We got, I can't drink it, right? Yeah, no, I guess, another Fair in a Bottle is probably a little too much. Not a huge fan of any of these potions. Let's take the Snake Oil potion, I guess. Yeah. Was hoping for something better. Acrobatics would have been good, too, if I had a little bit extra gold. Right here, I got the Snecko. Let's start out with Foresight, Consecrate, Quick Slash, Slice, and might as well do Flying Sleeves. I have the energy. Okay. Alright, 8 incoming, Study, Crescendo, Piercing Whale. I will keep this Crescendo. I might need that. Free Protect, that's really nice. Let's do Leg Sweep. Actually, I could do Crescendo and still be fully defended, right? Might not be a bad idea. Let's risk it. Because next turn, I still have the buffer, and I also have the Captain's Wheel active next turn. 33, that is a lot. I do also have an Empty Fist. That's pretty good. Alright, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do Flying Knee. Yeah, might as well do Nirvana and then Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, 22 Apparitions. Good. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's do Consecrate. Shame is that the Apparition is too expensive. No, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do attacks because I'm pretty sure I should be able to deal enough damage. I guess I can fully defend with the Protect, right? Yeah. And then just grab any decent attack card here. Okay. Alright, beautiful. Okay, alright, no troubles here. Crescendo number 2, Rush Down Dagger Throw. Let's take the second Crescendo. Okay. And then here, okay, can I try to get a Corpse Explosion early? That might be great. I do also need to get rid of the minions. I am tempted to drink the Snake Oil Potion here. Let's do Deflect, Miracle, drink the Snake Oil Potion. Okay, Wheel Kick became free. That's really nice. Let's do Empty Fist with Wheel Kick. That is enough. There's also Bowling Bash. Yeah, let's do Bowling Bash first. Okay. Then do Empty Fist and Wheel Kick. Okay. Alright, there's a Choke. I don't think I really need it, though. Blur is interesting. Let's definitely do Foresight. Then Leg Sweep, Blur, and then I'll do Collect. So that way, even if I get attacked next turn, I should be fully defended. Okay. And I am not being attacked, right? Yeah, fine. Get rid of everything. The goal is to get to the Corpse Explosion as quickly as I can. Alright, let's do Cut Through Fate. Again, get rid of everything here. Then Flying Knee, Flying Sleeves, and all attack. Hope it doesn't hit the Miracle. It did not. Good. Alright, not being attacked. Good, get rid of... I will keep the Consecrate. I might need that. Okay, there's another Bowling Bash. That's great. Let's do that. Then do Flying Knee with the Wreath of Flame is enough for this guy. Beautiful. And then Consecrate, Slice, and you know what? I have the energy. Let's put the Flying Sleeves as well. Okay. I am really hoping I'm going to attack. Actually, I guess I had an Apparition. I could have been attacked. Let's keep the Quick Slash for card draw. Actually, I'll keep the Protect too for block. Right? Okay, so let's do Quick Slash. It's very risky to do Surming Fury. I don't know if I can risk it, especially if the goal is to get the Corpse Explosion. So yeah, let's not risk Surming Fury. And instead, I'll just do Bowling Bash, Evaluate, and Conclude. Okay. Leader is still not attacking. No, now it is attacking. Okay. Get rid of all of these. Luckily, I got the Apparition. Phew. All right. That would have been pretty bad if I didn't have that. Should I do Insight? Yeah, let's do Insight. Bowling Bash does get rid of the minion. Let's do that. Okay. And then Crush Joints is not enough for this minion. Although, wait, I can do Miracle Sands of Time. Yeah. Okay. And then still did not get the... It's probably at the bottom of my deck, right? The Corpse Explosion. Okay. Let's do... I don't think I need that maneuver. Let's do Flying Knee. Okay. Alright. Obviously not being attacked here. Guaranteed to not being attacked here. Okay. It's literally going to be at the bottom, isn't it? Alright, fine. Let's do Study to try to get to it slightly faster. I mean, I should also try to deal some damage so that once I play the Corpse Explosion, it is ready to kill. And I'm being attacked here. Come on, come on. I need that Corpse Explosion. I did get it, finally. Alright, do I have enough? I am close to, but I don't think I have enough. Let's definitely do the Corpse Explosion. How do I do this? I'm a little worried. I might have to drink the Swift Potion, which is a shame. Just had to deal a little bit extra damage. There's an Insight, there's an Apparition coming up. Can I draw that card? I don't think I can, right? I would have to get rid of one of the minions, and I can't do that either. Fine, fine, let's just drink this, then do Massive Stab, and then do a Slice. Alright, at least I got Overkill, so that's good. We got Prayer Wheel, normal enemy storm, additional card reward, which is good. Wallop, great. I don't think I have an empty fist, empty mind, and I don't want the Blasphemy. Alright, Centurion, Mystic, I guess I could have tried to get Overkill here too. Let's do Bowling Bash, Dagger, Spray, Flying, Sleeves, and Foresight. Okay. Not a bad start. Alright, get rid of the Doubt, Deflect, and Consecrate are fine. Let's do Choke, Bowling Bash again, Consecrate, Deflect, and then Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I guess I can play another Bowling Bash and save the Wall for next turn. Although next turn I am fully defended. Yeah, you know what? I will keep the Empty Fist. Okay. Let's do Flying Knee, Empty Fist, Corpse Explosion. Alright. And then get rid of this. Still not being attacked. Okay. Yeah. Crescendo, Flying Knee, Master Stab, and that's enough. Beautiful. Got a Duplication Potion. Very helpful. Flying Knee, Empty Body. How many Flying Knees did I have? 4. Okay. And I didn't have a single Empty Body. Fine. Let's take an Empty Body here. And then Blade Dance, Sneaky Strike, Prostrate. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of those. Did I have a Prostrate? No. Alright. In that case, Blade Dance might be really good. I don't have enough discards for the Sneaky Strike. Alright, I should upgrade the Foresight because it's always in my opening hand, right? Let's just find it. Where is it? I'm looking, yeah, right here. Looking for the tiny little bottom icon in the corner about the Bottle Tornado. Alright, Champ. Luckily not being attacked turn 1. That allows me to save my buffer and set up the Foresight, which is good. Yeah, I guess I'll do Corpse Explosion, Flying Knee. Oh, I thought I could play the Conclude as well. It's fine, it's fine. Should have done the Conclude in case instead of the Flying Knee, of course. Here, 14. I have the Leg Sweep. That's pretty good. Okay. Should I do Choke? Yeah, I can do Choke, then Leg Sweep, then Deflect, then Halt. And yeah, that's good. Okay. You're not being attacked. Don't need the Apparition. Actually, I think I'll get rid of all of these. Okay. Alright, great. I got 2 Apparitions. I think I should play both Apparitions just because that way I'll be fully defended next turn as well. This looks fine next turn. I don't need the Blur anymore. Let's play a Shiv. Okay. And of course I'm not being attacked the turns I'm intangible. Why not? Alright, should I risk the Crescendo? Yeah, I think I'll risk it. Let's do Crescendo, Apparition. Let's do Blade Dance, then Prepared. Flanks, this is pretty good. Let's get rid of a Shift for that. Okay. Alright. So next turn I'm still intangible. Okay, I am being attacked just so at least that's good news. A little too late for the Catalyst. I think I'll get rid of that. Although now I do desperately need a way to exit Wrath. Let's do Quick Slash, Slice. Consecrate, Flying Knee. I guess I'll do Simmering Fury. Okay. Extra card draw next turn. And now I'm getting attacked for 42. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. Let's get rid of everything other than maybe the let's keep the Flying Sleeves. Okay. Alright, yep, definitely losing my buffer here. Actually, I do have Tranquility, but then I have to defend against 21, which is still going to be a challenge. I don't think I have enough, so might as well lose the buffer, right, and stay in Wrath. So let's do Crush Joins. Sands of Time is 47. That's a lot. Let's do Sash Whip. Yeah, I think I'll do Sands of Time because that will force a transformation. It allows me to stay in Wrath for another turn. Should I do Miracle, Flying Slits? Let's do that. Okay. Alright, there goes my buffer. Enemy is still... Oh, actually, I guess I thought the enemy is vulnerable. Okay, there's an Empty Fist. That is helpful. Let's keep one of them. Alright, I was hoping for something better, but this is fine. Let's do Flying Knee, Empty Fist, and then Collect, and just really hope for the best next turn. I don't have a buffer anymore. I do have a Duplication Potion with the Protect. I am still frail, right? Yeah, that's a lot of incoming. Get rid of these 3. I'm a little worried. Oh, I got lucky with the Apparition. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, let's do Apparition here. Then Consecrate, Cut Through Fate. Empty Fist is... Yeah, fine, I'll take it. Okay. Let's do Empty Fist and then Leg Sweep. Beautiful. That was a really lucky Apparition. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any Apparitions left in my deck. 18 incoming. Now, I still have that Protect, right? Let's see if that... I mean, that is enough. Wallop might be enough, too. If I do... Wait, hang on. It's only 10 plus 5. That's not quite enough. Unless I have some vulnerability, which I don't. I think this might have to be a Protect, right? Wait, no, I can do... Hang on. Let's do Mental Fortress, Bowling Bash. Then, Wallop. So that's 15, and then if I do Miracle, Empty Body, and Meditate, I probably should bring back that Wallop, huh? Actually, wait, if I bring back an Apparition, does it exhaust? No, I save it, right. Beautiful. And here, I mean, get rid of the Doubt, and probably play the Apparition, right? Yeah, let's do Apparition, Slice, Masterful Stab, Cloak and Dagger. I mean, let's do Wreath of Flame for next turn. Yeah, just because I don't need it this turn. Okay. A little worried if I get another big attack. Yeah, I'm frail here again. Oh boy. I have a crescendo. Can I deal enough damage with it? I do also have miracles. Let's try this. I think that's my only hope, to try to deal enough damage. It's a reshuffle too. That doesn't happen often. Alright, let's try this. So let's do crescendo. Then crush joints. Then wheel kick. And then Predator. Phew, that was a close one. Really close. Was able to perfect this one, though. Got a power potion, and I will go for Popper, so let's skip these. And then here, Black Star. I mean, I like Shiny is very unlikely, but who knows? Let's take it. At least I'm additional relic when defeated. Yep. I have very few relics, right? 5, 10, 14 by the end of Act 2. That's a shame. Alright, 1, 2, only 2 elites, so no way to get Alex Shiny pretty much, right? Unless I get really lucky with the normality event and a few shops. So if I go on the left, I'll get 1... just 2 crush markums and 2 elites. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 early crush markums, and then most importantly, a shop right after the next one. Unfortunately, it does mean I will miss the Mystery Machine modifier by 1, because I had 10 crush markums so far. I needed 5 here. So, yeah. But no, I do need to get to that shop to remove the Corpse Explosion. Okay. So at some point, I should try to get a combo as well. Alright, let's do... If I do Consecrate, I'll take a bunch of damage from the Spikers. Let's just do Foresight, Nirvana, Outmaneuver, and Sash Whip. Okay. Maybe I should just wait for a Corpse Explosion here. Dagger Spray is really tough to use. Let's keep the Conclude in case I gain some block. I mean, I have some block. Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, Caltrops. Should I lose my buffer by playing a Conclude? It is a good amount of damage. Fine, let's do Flying Knee, Conclude. It's okay. So I lost the buffer. Hopefully I'll be fine. Okay. Here I do have some block, which is helpful, so I can do something like Choke, Halt, Blur, and then Wreath of Flame and Third Eye. Okay, that does deal a good amount of damage to the backliner. I could have played the Miracle as well to deal 3 more damage. Okay. And then there's another Choke here, but this time I actually need some block. Actually, no mind, I had some block with the Blur, right? Yeah. So let's do Choke, then Flying Knee, then Piercing Wail, Evaluate, and let's do Simmering Fury as well with the Miracle. That way I just need 1 more damage. How do I do this? 7 incoming. Get rid of all of these. I need some defensive cards so I don't take 9 damage. Here, I can do this and then Flying Sleeves. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles there. We got a block potion. I desperately need to hang on to the Fair and Bottle, I think, because I only have 10 max HP. Let's get rid of the power potion for that. Sash Whip number 2 or Crescendo number 3, I believe, right? Yeah, I have 2 Crescendos already. Let's take a third one here. Backstab Lex Whip, Empty Fist. I think I had 3 Empty Fists. Yeah, let's get a Collectimus on those. Okay, as much as I would like another Lex Sweep. Well, I would die here if I do this, so let's not do that. Let's grab 2 colorless cards only. Trip, Swift Strike, Impatience. No, Panache, Thinking. These are all rare. That's a shame. Here, I guess, not a huge fan. Impatience does sometimes mean card draw, so let's take it. Okay. Alright, I hate to lose any of these. I definitely don't want to lose a Protect. I guess I'll lose a block potion. Where's my Protect? I have, where are my Protects? Here, I have 2 of them. Yeah, no, there's a small chance I might be able to get it. And this is way too much gold. Let's lose the block push. And I got Mango. Pick up race from extra by 14. That's amazing. That's really helpful. Oh, man, that's one of the... I didn't realize I needed that relic, but I actually really did. Okay, phew. All right, here, let's do Nirvana, Apparition, Foresight, and Dagger Spray. Okay. Oh, man, without that, I would have... I mean, 9 HP or 8 HP in this fight would have been just really tough. I mean, doable, just really tough. Alright, here, let's do Choke, Apparition, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and, you know what, let's do Miracle and Flying Sleeves as well. Okay. It's a lot of damage to the backliner with the Choke. Okay. And then here, All Attack is pretty good. Yeah, these are some nice AoE damage cards. Let's do Consecrate, Slice. Let's see what the All Attack gives me. Alright, another Consecrate. Let's do Flying Sleeves. Oh, that's not enough. Alright, well, I'm still fully defended. Good. Alright, can I deal enough damage to these 2 now? Blade Dance allows me to get rid of this guy with a Shiv, okay. Let's do Quick Slash, 2 more Shivs, a Cut Through Fate, and then the Flying Knee is enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, Piercing Wail, Wheel Kick, Dagger Spray. I think I just had 1 Wheel Kick, 3 Piercing Wails. Okay, and only 1 Dagger Spray. Let's take a 4th Piercing Wail, and then here, Dodge Roll, Well-Laid Plants might be really good. Who's my final boss, by the way? Not the Awakened one. Yeah, just because Well-Laid Plants is such an amazing card, I think I should take it. Alright, transient. Here, let's be a little careful. Let's do foresight, flying knee, blur, and conclude. I am not taking any damage. Good. Alright, get rid of this. I think entering Wrath is not a bad idea. Okay, no, it is a bad idea with this hand. Jeez. Wow, alright, let's do Rushdown, Leg Sweep, Slice, and Simmering Fury. And here I'm actually going to lose my buffer. I guess in that case I could have considered entering a Wrath, but yeah, wow. Okay. I do have an Apparition, that's good. Let's maybe try to fish for another Apparition. If I have Apparition, I don't even need attacks, right? Yeah, let's just do Apparition here and wait. No reason to do anything else. I guess I could have done Leg Sweep to apply more weakness. Okay. 120, that is a lot. Let me keep the Flying Knee just in case. Okay. Alright, let's do Crush, Joints, Wheel Kick. Okay, at least that is enough. And then, yeah, might as well do Flying Knee for extra energy next turn. Okay. And then last turn, there's an Apparition. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, I actually did not expect to lose my my buffer here, but I did. Okay. Alright, here, Prostrate, Cut Through Fade, Blur. I think I only had one Blur. Yeah, how many Cut Through Fades? Just 1, 2. Okay, hang on. Let me look at this card section first. Piercing Wail. Didn't I just pick up a fourth one? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I don't need another one. Dagger Throw is interesting. Sanctity might be better for card draw. And here, I think I'll do Cut Through Fade for the same reason. Card draw. Although, I guess Blur might have been interesting to save some block for future turns. Alright, 16. I might just lose the buffer because I can't defend here. Let's do Choke, Foresight. Yeah, let me Miracle, Caltrops, and Mental Fortress. Okay. There goes my buffer. Apparition is not needed because I'm not being attacked. Crescendo, a little risky, but I think I'll risk it. Let's do Crescendo, Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, Odd Maneuver, and Conclude. Actually, okay, now I'm a little worried I was too risky because now I have lots of incoming. No real way to exit Wrath. Luckily, I do have a Wallop. That should do something. Let's do Sash Whip, Wallop. So actually, I'm fully defended here, right? Yeah, okay, let's do Cut Through Fade. I don't think I need the Empty Fist now. Actually, I think I can kill with Flying Sleeves and Empty Fist. Beautiful. Alright. Prostrate, Follow Up, Tranquility. I think I have 1 Tranquility. I might pick up another one. I did pick up enough Crescendos. No, I have 3. So let's grab a Crescendo for collector bonus there. And then let me check how many Tranquilities that I had. I only had 1. Still, it's good to have another one. Okay. Alright, here, upgrade a card. I don't know. Nothing that urgently needs an upgrade. Maybe another Apparition, sure. Okay. Alright, and then, yeah, going right. Yeah, right for 2 more elites, okay. Alright, I already got Overkill. Combo might be really hard to pull off here. 13 incoming, and... Wait, so if I do 6 plus 5 is 11. If I save 2 cards, then Cloak Class would be enough, right? So let's do Piercing Wheel, Foresight, Bowling Bash. Let me just make sure. 7, yeah, Flying Knee, and then not play the Catalyst, which is easy to do, okay. Alright, here, Study. Yeah, why not? Let's try the Study. Let's do Study. I don't have a skill to apply Vulnerability. That's a shame. I do want to save the Miracle. Okay. This turn I have some block. Not being attacked though. Wallop. Yeah, probably don't really need the Wallop. It's too expensive. Let's get rid of everything here. Okay. Alright, let's play skills first, and then I guess I'll do Flying Knee and conclude. Okay. I'm not happy with how slowly I'm dealing damage. 13. Yeah, this is fine. I do have Sash Whip for weakness. Let's do that Sash Whip first. So I need to save 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so if I just do Slice, Consecrate, I should be fine. Okay. Still have the buffer, but I'm a little worried because the big attacks are starting up. There are 2 Piercing Wails here. That's a lot. I think I should do something with Tranquility and the Empty Mind, right? So let's do Tranquility. Then Just Lucky. Cut Through Fate is great. If only I could draw this turn, but I can't. Cloak and Dagger. Shiv. I could also... Can I defend with the Protect? That'll be 25. Yeah, I think if I do the Protect, I should be fully defended here. Okay. Okay, really sort of need a way to enter Wrath. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to deal enough damage. Let's do Leg Sweep here. That's 26. I have 16. Another Protect. That seems a little wasteful, but I think that's the only thing I can do. Might as well do Consecrate. Okay. Alright, 30. There's an Empty Fist, Well-Laid Plans. I don't think I'll... Actually, Mental Fortress might be useful. I might have to use my buffer here, right? Never mind. I got an Apparition. Beautiful. Let's do Mental Fortress and wait. Okay. I mean, if I get a few more Apparitions... Wait, these are all... No, let's save these 2. Okay. 45. There's a Crescendo. Alright, let's try to enter Wrath and have some fun here. Alright, let's do Crescendo. Then... Cloak and Dagger to play a Shiv, then Quick Slash, then Blade Dance to play more Shivs, then Insight. That's another Apparition, that's awesome. Let's do one more Insight, and another Apparition, why not? Yeah, that was actually a pretty good turn. Okay. I don't think I'll need to keep the Nirvana, I don't think that's necessary. Alright. Lex Sweep, I don't think I need block cards. I think at this point I just have to try to deal as much damage as I can. Choke is interesting. Let's do Choke, then Empty Fist, then Crescendo, and an Apparition for next turn. Okay. And again, I don't think I'll save anything because I do want to have more card draws next turn. Alright, yeah, probably don't need the Blur here. Okay. So here, let's do Miracle Wheel Kick. Still dealing damage very slowly. I'm a little disappointed by that. Let's do Flying Knee Insight. Okay, there is an Empty Fist. Hang on, let's do Cut Through Fate first. Collect is probably not that useful. Should I do Empty Fist? I mean, I have the Crescendo next turn. Okay. Don't need to keep any of these. Again, hoping for... I still have a few... Oh, just one Apparition. Alright, fine. Get rid of this. I will keep the Tranquility for extra energy. I might use the buffer here. Let's do Tranquility. Then Sanctity. Then Crescendo. Okay. Then do Insight 1. There's a Choke. I do have a few Insights. Let's try to play that. Another Insight. There's some Meditate. Let's do Flying Sleeves. One more Insight. Another, should I do another Insight? Or another Flying Sleeves. Let's do Quick Slash, that way I have the... Oh, there's another Crescendo. No, that's fine. So here I'll lose my buffer, which is good, because I would have taken way too much damage. And next turn I have the Sense of Time. Alright. Perfect, this one did get lucky with the Apparitions. And also, I did use the Cloak Class. I don't think I used the Cloak Class really well before, but I did use it well this time. Got Pair Up and Pick Up Race from extra by 10. That's awesome. Very happy with that. Oddly Smooth Stone Starch come with 1 Dexterity, a Weakness Potion, Flurry of Blows, just like your Empty Body. I don't have... How many Empty Bodies did I have? I had just 1 Empty Body and 1 Just Lucky. No Flurries. So the Flurries might have helped me get combo in the last fight. But no, let's take a second Empty Body here. Okay. Here I got a 3rd Doubt. I still don't have enough curses, right? I have 3 doubts, 1 injury. That's it. So I still need 1 more curse, which is going to be hard to do without any question mark rooms. Still theoretically possible. I got mobbing. Whenever you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No goes to spend any gold at a shop. So I need the Writhing Mask. That's what I need here. Did not get that here. That might be a problem. Let's do... I mean, I don't think I need Apparition. Let's do Foresight, Cloak and Dagger, Empty Fist, and a Shiv. And you know what? Let's do Piercing One together with the Artifact. Might as well. Okay. Alright, here, Masterful Stab is fine. Another Piercing Whale is not bad. Okay, let's do Masterful Stab, Piercing Whale, 3rd Eye. Yeah, this looks fine. Have another Apparition next turn, another 3rd Eye, and Evaluate. Okay. Next turn, I actually have plenty of block with the Captain's Wheel as well. Alright, so yeah, let's keep the Apparition. I think I'll risk Simmering Fury too. Actually, with the Apparition, I don't take any damage from the Exploder, right? That's probably the best thing there. Alright, I think I'll do Apparition... Simmering Fury, Wreath of Flame. Okay. So this guy is going to not deal any damage. That's good. And I got another Apparition. That's good. Get rid of the Dazed. Okay. Here I can do Bowling Bash and then Flying Knee and Quick Slash. Beautiful. And then Flying Sleeves to kill. Awesome. Alright, got a Liquid Bronze, which I probably don't need. Simmering Fury, Storm of Steel, Foresight. I think I have 1 of each. Foresight and Simmering Fury. I don't think I need Simmering Fury that badly. Let's take another Foresight. And then here, Evaluate, Crush Joints, or Empty Mind. I had 1 Crush Joints and 2 Evaluates. Let's take a 3rd one. Okay. Alright, here I got the Reptomancer. The Apparition turn 1 is probably not super helpful. Although it would allow me to enter Wrath and stay there. It's not a bad idea. I could also duplicate that Apparition. No. Let's do Crescendo, Masterful Stab. Get rid of 1 of these minions. See what I draw. Okay, then do Quick Slash and a Shiv here. Okay. Yeah, might as well do Mental Fortress, Slice, and Foresight. There's no reason... I mean, might as well play the Apparition, but there's no good reason to. Alright, am I being attacked here? No. Good. Flying Knee, Wreath of Flame, 16. I mean, yeah, might want to keep the Crescendo. Let's do... Okay, I do have an Apparition too. Let's do Wreath of Flame, then Flying Knee, and I actually don't need to play the Apparition. Consecrate and wait. Next turn, I am guaranteed to be attacked by the Reptomancer, though, right? There's a Meditate. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So let's do Consecrate, Slice. Alright. Choke is really tempting. Let's do Choke, then Piercing Whale 1, Piercing Will 2. Actually, am I fully defended? I am, so I don't need to play the Meditate. Although I have an Eruption, or a Crescendo, I mean. So let's Meditate back. How about an Apparition in case I am getting attacked next turn again? Come. I am not being attacked. Good. So let's get rid of these, just to protect there. I was hoping to deal more damage. Okay, fine. Let's do Crescendo. Then Flying Knee, Bowling Bash, and Empty Fist. A little risky. Because now I'm not in Wrath anymore. I might have trouble dealing damage. I do have an Apparition. Get rid of the defensive cards here. Okay. Alright, let's do Sash Whip, Apparition. Let's do Empty Fist, All-Out Attack. I got rid of the Miracle, which is a shame. Then Crush, Joints, and Weight. Okay. Another 30. Another Apparition. Okay, I'm getting really lucky with the Apparitions. Very happy with that. Very happy I picked it up. Get rid of this. I can do Deflect, Cloak and Dagger for a Shiv, and then Collect. Alright. And then just need to deal 20 damage, which should be very doable with 2 Bowling Bashes and something else. And a Conclude. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one too. Got Shuriken. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That is the scaling I need. I think this deck is a little low on scaling. We also got Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded. A Flex Potion, which I'll skip. Skewer, Sucker Punch, Bowling Bash. I already had enough Bowling Bashes, right? Between these two, not a huge fan. I guess Skewers sometimes can be nice. So let's take it. Sucker Punch is useful for the weakness too. Here, I have to first remove the Corpse Explosion. Let's not forget that. Okay. It did give me overkill, so I think that was worth it. Anything else I need time-wise? I did miss the Lightspeed modifier. I don't know why I was playing that slowly. I guess the fights are taking a long time. No way to get it. I like Shiny, right? Yeah, absolutely no way. Yeah, I guess I'll do, I don't know, Flash of Steel, Crush Joints, Consecrate? How many Consecrates do I have? No, I have 1 Crush Joints, 2 Consecrates. I mean, I guess theoretically it's possible. Let's take another Consecrate. Let's do Flash of Steel. Like Water, it's not bad. Pendip, yeah, why not? Every 10th attack you play deals double damage, sure. And then I could also still afford a Crush Joints, sure, let's take it. Okay. It does, my deck being large makes it a little harder to draw the Apparitions on the right turn, but speaking of, let's upgrade 1 more Apparition. Okay, I have another upgrade at the end. Writhing Mass? No. Alright, it's a shame that with Curse Key and 2 early curses on Act 1, I still wasn't able to get the Curse modifier, but, you know, not much you can do about that. I also was sort of hoping to get some sort of way to duplicate a card in that shop, but no, that didn't happen. That is fine. Sometimes that does happen. I also missed the Act 1 boss, right? So, well, let's hope I can perfect the Act 3 boss, otherwise this will be a pretty bad score. Get rid of these 2. Let's do, yeah, Apparition, Consecrate, Empty Fist, and Collect. Okay. I probably should have played the Miracle before playing the Collect. That was not smart. Yeah, these are some good AOE or damage cards. Let's do Dagger Spray, Slice. I probably should have done the Dagger Spray after triggering the Shuriken, huh? Yeah, that would have been 1 extra damage that I now need. Let's do Flying Knee. Okay. Then Flying Sleeves, another Flying Sleeves, and did I misclick? I meant to target this guy. Alright, hopefully it works out. I do have double damage next turn, so maybe Crescendo and some AoE damage cards. All-out attack and a Crescendo maybe? No, but I did get an all-out attack with double damage, and then I can do Sense of Time. Beautiful. Alright, Crush Joins. It's only my 3rd one though, right? Where is it? Yeah, it's only my 3rd one. Talk to the End is really good. Let me see what this gives me. No collectibles, or yeah, no chance of a collectibles here. Let's take the Windmill Strike, and actually because I can't get a collectibles on the Crush Joints, I will take the Talk to the End just because it's so much better. Alright, last Apparition upgrade. Where are the Apparitions? I still have, yeah, right here. I was going to say, I still have some unupgraded, right? Okay. Alright, let's see. I still have also a Duplication Push, which I might use on an Apparition if I get it. Here, I might just want to get rid of the buffer to be done with it, right? Let's do Quick Slash first. Yeah, I was hoping for something better. Alright, I don't think I need the weakness. Yeah, I think I'll just do Tranquility, Like Water, Foresight, Miracle, Collect, and just use up the buffer. Okay. I'm still being attacked. 21. I do have a Leg Sweep and Empty Body. That is helpful. Let's do Leg Sweep. Brings it down to 15. That allows me to be fully defended. I don't think I need to play anything else, yeah. If I can't deal damage, might as well not bother. Okay. 15. There are 2 Apparitions and a Wallop. Oh, man. I mean, I could do Crescendo. I think I should, right? Yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then Wallop. Then Apparition 1. And I think I'll double play the other Apparitions. The other Apparition, I mean. Okay. Let's see if this will be enough. So I have to try to be as aggressive as I can. There's a Skewer there. That's kind of nice. Get rid of this. Okay. So then let's do Crush Joins, Quick Slash, then Miracle and Skewer. That is a lot. That's 120 damage. And also gives me extra strength. Okay. Not enough to force a transformation yet. Another apparition, which I actually don't think I need because my hope is to transform this turn. Well, next turn. So I don't have a skill. Great. I can't apply vulnerability. That's fine. Let's do Crush Joins, Bowling Bash, Flying Sleeves, and Conclude. That was double damage. Okay. Can I deal 124 damage on a turn? I am in Wrath. I have a Sense of Time. I don't have the Pendant active, though. I will keep the Rush down just in case. I don't think I can deal 124 damage. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I guess in that case, let's do... can I play 4 cards? Yeah, I guess I have to. Let's do Rush Down, Consecrate, then Sands of Time, and All Attack. That's the best I can do. I wasn't that far off. Just needed 30 more damage. Okay, I do have an Empty Fist. I desperately need to exit Wrath here. Oh, never mind. I am not being attacked, so let's not exit Wrath. Instead, I'll do Cloak and Dagger, Sanctity. Okay, Shiv, Sash Whip, Cut Through Fate. Too bad I'm drawing an Apparition again, which I would have preferred to save for next turn. Okay. Alright. I'm a little worried. I don't think I can deal 166 damage. I am guaranteed to be attacked here. Get rid of all of these. Should I keep the Cut Through Fate? No. I think I might not be able to practice one. I do have a Tranquility, but then still 45 incoming. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, let me throw the Weakness Potion. Then do, I don't think, wait, yeah, I don't think I'll do the Choke, although, wait, yeah, well, could do Welly Plants. Yeah, let's not do the Choke. It is a good amount of damage. No, let's see if the Welly Plants. Let's do Halt. Empty Fist, Well-Laid Plans, Tranquility. So that's going to be 24 plus 1. Ah, no, nothing I could have done here. Which is a shame. Which is a shame. Maybe with the reload, I wasn't that far off, right? I just need 30 more damage. Maybe with a better timed Pendip, I might have had a chance, but unfortunately I didn't. Let's do Choke, Empty Fist. I can only play 2 more cards, right? So I guess, I don't know, I'll get rid of the injury. Okay. Alright, let's save these 2. Okay, 36 again. I do have Piercing Wits. I might just lose... yeah, if I can't perfect this one, might as well just lose my Fear in the Bottle. Let's do Crescendo, Flash of Steel. Talk to the end first. Beautiful. Then Flash of Steel, Flying Knee 1, Flying Knee 2. Okay. So there goes my... let's save these 2 again. There goes my Fear in the Bottle. Okay. And then lots of incoming here, but I think I should be able to kill with something like Wheel Kick and Flying Sleeves. Yeah. Maybe there was a chance if I was able to deal enough damage, but it would have been very difficult to perfect this one, I have to admit. Alright, 1236. Okay, not the best score there. Of the 6 elites, I did perfect all of them, so I just missed the Act 1 boss by 1 HP and the Act 3 boss by definitely more than 1 HP. Was able to get 6 collectibles, which admittedly out of 98 cards, not that great. Maybe not too bad with 2 colors available. Money was easy. Pomper was fairly doable. Overkill thanks to the Corpse Explosion. I think combo might have been possible if I got slightly lucky with my not apparitions, insights from the study. I did lose my plate armor fairly early against those in the lice. I was going to say the louses. But yeah, I think that might have been a problem. So combo is definitely possible. Light speed, yeah, maybe possible, but obviously perfecting more bosses would have been doable. Theoretically, 1386, if I perfected both other bosses, would have barely put me in the top 20. 1386 would have been about 25 points less than Gemino. So I suspect everybody up here was able to perfect everything. So let's see. 1486. Okay, so in addition to perfecting all the bosses, Goldberry, Cyberfox were also able to possibly get curses, or they were able to get all the other modifiers, or maybe just more collector bonuses. I just didn't see any curses at all, right? I don't think I made a mistake and not picked up a curse. There was no duplication event. I picked up a curse key, so maybe I could imagine skipping the elite on Act 3, the very last elite, and then getting a question mark room. That would give me the Mystery Machine modifier and then possibly allow me to get curses. I wonder if people did that, or if they just got luckier and got more collector bonuses. Yeah, I'm curious. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a watch around with the sealed deck, certain future and deadly events modifiers, and I think most people, just like me, went for a stance shift deck with a lot of flurry of blows that was offered in the sealed deck, and that made things a lot of fun. I was able to get some luck and was able to make up, get some of the small modifiers that were not easy to get. So I am effectively first place. I don't believe that the 150 points more were possible without using glitches. So without using glitches, I'm effectively tied with Gemino for first place with 1326. So I and Gemino both perfected all the elites and all the bosses. That was fairly doable. We both ended up with 5 collector moves, which I thought was a lot, but Gemino was able to tie me. Interestingly, I did not get in the Inscription modifier. I ended up with only 45 cards. Gemino was able to get Inscription. He mentioned that he bought more cards at shops and also took the Jax card over the Mutagen Strength, which is interesting. So I rarely pick up Jax. I can't remember the last time I did that. I do that mostly because I think it only works well if you have something like Rupture with the Ironclad, which you obviously didn't have yesterday. I do wonder if Gemino had the foresight to pick up that card to be able to get Inscription, because that would make sense. I like Shiny was pretty much impossible yesterday. I should have realized that. So maybe Mutagen Strength did not really help me that much on turn 1. I mean, it helped a little, but yeah, maybe. I mean, that was a very smart play from Gemino. Congratulations. Now, because Gemino had Inscription, I didn't have it. He was not able to get the Overkill modifier. That's why we were tied. I actually was able to get Overkill very luckily at the very end. Ole actually pointed out that when I took the Frozen Eye, he had a suspicion I wasn't going to use it, but then I remembered to use it at the very end to know when I would be able to, or how I would be able to defend against the Act 3 boss. So I didn't have the, I was not in danger of losing the perfect, and instead I was able to wait for the Windmill Strike to get powerful enough to be able to kill with the Overkill. So yeah, I was very happy with that. I also was able to get combo the Lightspeed modifier and the Popper modifier. So yeah, very happy. First place tied with Gemino. Then next you have a bunch of people tied for second place, effectively with 1301, including PGem. Then next you have third place people with 1276. This does include Knight as well as Pelts. Then effectively fourth place with 1251, you have people like Shivers, as well as, I have to scroll a little bit, to Simone and Steven. So Simone mentioned that he also perfected all the elites and all the bosses, only ended up with 4 collector bonuses. Also missed the Inscription modifier, which I have to admit, getting 4, or in my case 5 collector bonuses and still missing Inscription is a shame. Simone got closer though, he ended up with 48 cards. Also missed the Lightspeed modifier by 90 seconds, but was able to get Overkill and Popper, so congratulations. Also, just as a reminder, the way that the ties are broken in Slay the Spire, in the rankings at least, is by how old your Steam account is, and we know that because Steven has one of the oldest Steam accounts, and whenever there's a tie, he's consistently at the very bottom. But yeah, effectively, what did I say? That was fourth place, right? Yeah. Then next you have fifth place people with 1226, I guess tied for 66th place. This does include Flignicum, and then I should also give a shout out. I think Ishmael commented. I suspect this is him, but I do want to get confirmation before I start highlighting the name. But yeah, Ishmael, new commenter, mentioned that he got hyped by seeing my good score. Was able to, I suspect, perfect everything, but missed the Overkill modifier. He did have the Windmill Strike, but did not. He actually had the upgraded Windmill Strike, but was too worried about losing the Beyond Perfect modifier by waiting, and so yeah, did not get Overkill. But yeah, congratulations for effectively 5th place, right? And then you also have Siege here tied for 5th place as well. Anyway, that's it. A few people got slightly lower scores, including Alex, who ended up with 1176. So actually, I guess that, wait, if this is tied for 6th place, Alex is technically tied for 7th place. Although I think when I scrolled down, there were a few people who got like not a multiple of 25 away, which I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah. So Alex mentioned that he missed the sentries on Act 1 by 1 HP. Was able to select all the bosses, but only got 2 collector bonuses, which is a little low. Was able to get Overkill just barely by being able to deal exactly 99 damage against the giant head. Was able to get combo. Alex, just like me, had fun with the flurry of blows. And then Goldbear also had a slightly lower score, missed the Act 3 boss by 1 HP, and mentioned that he might have been able to reload and perfect that one, but unfortunately he didn't want to. Ended up with 3 collector bonuses, so slightly lower score there too. So yeah, but I'm happy to see Goldberry high up here. Yeah, 1484, that's a great score. Basically 250 points more than me, right? So I am very curious. Let me know in the comments to get such a great score, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.